welcome to Good Vibes Goddess Tarot. So today I'm gonna do a pick a card reading about twin flames and soulmates. Right? Um, got 12 questions here. We got 3 piles. So I'm gonna read the questions first. So we have why he or she was brought into your life. Why have you been brought into their life? What can you do to help or get ready for this person to become part of your life or to be in your life, right? You in their life, them in your life, right? And then question 4 is what does this person needs to do before they're ready to become part of your life? Something that you need to learn about, something that you need to learn about trust, something that you need to learn about love. What can block you from being together? What your partner desires from this relationship deep down? What this person feels about you truly deep down. Next is the soulmate slash twin flame connection. And then we have future potential if the relationship of this relationship or connection. Right? Like I said, we have 3 piles here. But before we get into that, man, wrote some things down here. Now I'm gonna show them to you. So we know the lingo and what we're getting into. So, in a twin flame relationship, okay, there are a runner and a chaser. Okay, you see these? A runner and a chaser. Now, the runner's problem or situation is that they're a runner in a codependent relationship and fears intimacy, right? And listen to their ego. And now, moving on to the chaser. Alright? Chaser. Chaser. Right? There's a chaser in a codependent situation or relationship and their fear of abandonment. Have some abandonment issues, right? Here are some signs to show you if you are in a twin flame situation or relationship. There's unconditional love and very strong support. Right? Y'all assist each other in learning life lessons. You have the same value or core belief. Y'all been through similar situations in life. And we have find ways to resolve issues. And then we have common spiritual or social purpose. Pretty much out of nowhere, not even out of nowhere, but you're able to feel their feelings and their thoughts and stuff like that. Finish each other's sentences. And there's stages in a twin flame situation. There's 8, right? First is seeking love. And next is you start to sense the person, sense their presence. Even if they weren't in the room, you know that they was around or they was in that room at some point in time. Then we have you meet each other, connection happens. And then we have the fairy tale romance begins. Y'all, the things take off. Y'all are friends. Y'all cool. Y'all in a relationship. Because you could have, like I said before, twin flames could be in your family, friends, or romantic. And then we have restlessness and turmoil. So, the fairy tale no longer, sometimes it dies out a little bit. There's not what it was in the beginning. And then we have the runner and chaser begin. We have over here. Alright, I already explained that. And then we have letting go and release. And then we have twin flame union happen. So what they mean by letting go and release is that the chaser understands that they can't continue chasing the runner. The more they chase, the more the runner's going to run. The runner has to understand that nothing gets better, nothing's gonna get fixed if they continue running. So the best way to resolve the issues is, or the conflict, is to sit down and talk to each other, have a heart-to-heart communication, conversation. There we go. Communication, heart-to-heart conversation, to address whatever issues is occurring, to move on to another next level and stuff like that. That's what that means with the twin flame union happens. Next, there are a real twin flame situation and then a false twin flame situation. I wrote both. I'm gonna put this on the camera so y'all can see and read it for yourself for a little bit. Right? So a false flame is pretty much just a trick. Okay? And hold on, I gotta look through the camera and read it so y'all can see it. And then we have a false flame. It pretty much brings you down, where, like I said before, the other one is very loving and supportive, unconditional love. The false flame is very narrow-minded, and there's no unconditional love. It's very conditional love. Okay, they're bringing you down. They trying to, like a cookie cutter system, trying to make you like fit into like a thing that you don't fit. They're trying to make you conform in a situation that you really can't conform to because it's not meant for you. And we have radio silence. Right, we're pretty much here with the spirit, like with the spiritual purpose, spiritual connection. Like your intuition just go mute, quiet, shut. It doesn't send you nothing about the person, absolutely no information. You don't get a read on them, nothing. Just silence. You're just quiet. And then we have anxiety and restlessness, distrust, and feeling drained. That's a false flame. Now, a real twin flame relationship. Y'all mirror each other. You are filled, to grow your life in healthier ways. Release certain toxic lifestyles. And we have learn to see the big picture in infinite love, unconditional love. Yin and yang. Y'all balance each other. It's very peaceful. Okay, y'all. Even though y'all have conflicts, like we said before, like you don't let it explode into like this big gigantic thing and you're holding grudges and all that. Like you don't do that. And then we have union, duality, and y'all complement each other. Right? We're over here we're trying to bring you down, make you conform into something. Triggers you, a whole bunch of turmoil, resentment, and like anxiety, feeling drained, stressed out, and stuff like that. It's the false flame. Just let it go. And then I wrote down how to move on from a false flame. Okay, you have to realize that it's a false flame, not a true soulmate. Not a true soulmate or a real twin flame situation is not going to become one. So it's just best to leave it. Stop the emotional draining out. Stop giving to it emotionally, financially, physically. And then, see the good of it. Like, you're getting out of it. You don't have to be stuck with this thing or this person for the rest of your life. It's meant to go away. And clear yourself of, karma. Whatever you have developed or was in or did while you was with this person, whatever bad you put out there. If they was like a manipulative, harsh person, you probably did some bad and manipulative things too. You have to deal with that, and release it. And then we have be strong, pretty much just like letting go and loving yourself. So, now anytime, I'm going to be honest with you, anytime I do another reading and we see soulmates and or twin flame, I'm going to tell you to come watch this video, okay? Now, I already wrote it down. So if it comes up, I'm just going to show you this paper every time. Every time. I'm not going to continue explaining it. Just, here you go. Okay, every time. Right? You can look it up for yourself, just like I did, to write it all here. Okay? You're gonna find same information. Like, okay? So, for pile 1, we have cellulite, and pile 2, we have obsidian, and for pile 3, we have amethyst. So, you can pick your crystals, and, well, pick your crystals, pick your piles, and I'll see you over in your pile. Hi there, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. So, I'm going to reiterate the questions. Why are he or she has been brought into your life? Start over. Why has he or she has been brought into your life? Why have you been brought into their life? What can you do to help this person become part of your life, or what can you do to get ready for this person to become part of your life? What does this person needs to do before they are ready to be part of your life? Something you need to learn about, something that you need to learn about trust, something that you need to learn about love. What can block you from being together? What your partner desires from this relationship deep down? What this person feels about you truly? The soulmate slash twin flame connection and future potential for this relationship or connection. I'll show the little notes again. I'll start here with the chaser, runner, okay? Signs of, a twin flame relationship, a true one. Okay, we're gonna move on to the steps. Okay, maybe we'll move on to real and fake one. And if you went in a fake one, how to get out of a fake one. Okay. So let's see. These two cards came out together, so I'm going to read them together. So we have give your relationship a chance and flirt. So with give your relationship a chance, it says work on your partnership. With flirt, it says extend your lighthearted energy to each other. Next, we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. If it's like a spiritual awakening, the more you awaken to certain things and you start growing and evolving, um, you release certain like old like twin flames and like soulmates and stuff like that that you used to resonate with. You no longer resonate or connect with them anymore. You start connecting with other people. Like, how can I explain it? It's like school, like where before, or like class, where everything before, like when you probably was able to read at like a third grade level, and then you start spending some time by yourself and reading and putting a lot of effort into it, and then later on you come back and take another test, and you no longer read on that third grade level, you read on like the sixth grade level. So those third grade books doesn't interest you anymore because it's simple and easy to read. Whereas those sixth grade books is more interesting, even though it might be a little bit challenging. It's interesting to read because you on that level, you can handle it, you can read it, you can make it through. And then we have, oh, this could be the one. That's nice. I'm sorry. You have already met your romantic partner you seek. Next we have I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun flirting. Want to date. Then we have the snake competition. Enemy, clever, malicious, looking over your shoulder, the other woman. And then we have coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. Um. Okay. With the snake here, you could be in competition or like looking over your shoulder. You and the fun of flirting, and then with this change and growth. Yeah, the free. Either you connected to somebody or someone around you could also like you. Could be a lot of people around you that likes you, and that's causing competition between other people. Um, or somebody put you like, we can continue. That could. We can continue. I'm gonna continue. Then we have faith. Right, with the religious factors, being here. But if you're religious and it's like having faith, whatever snake is there is gonna be exposed, and like. But snake also means like change and transformation. Cause or I mean like somebody shedding like a certain, they can shed their skin, so they didn't really change. They molted to grow and expand. Okay, we find out. And then we have help from above. So like they're helping you, and you have faith that they're helping you. And then we have home. Right? So you having faith that spirit, the divine, God, however you want to identify it, is helping you to get more stable and grounded and like exposing the snake, or like I said before, with this religious, your spiritual path, the more you dive into like your religion or your spiritual upbringing or like spirituality and stuff like that, you don't tolerate certain things. You see, um, like you see through the tricks and the illusions that somebody might try to play to not even say get you, but like with friendly flirting, like you and like blooming and stuff like that to try to try to manipulate you or charm you and stuff like that. You're no longer doing that or putting up with that. Like you want something with substance. Um, like they say what they're gonna do and they do it. Like you want them to prove like their words match their actions and stuff like that. Not just um, someone that's just all talk. They can like they're grounded. They're stable with this home. They back it up. And then we have acceptance. You are ready to release control of the situation or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. And then we have failure. I understand that mistakes is only an opportunity to learn. Honestly. Sometimes it'd be funny. Not, it's funny, but sometimes you learn something. Science is all about failures a little bit. Well, testing things out and failures. And sometimes through your failures, you learn something new. I always talk about Viagra. They technically failed at what they really wanted to do. They wanted to work with the heart. The penis is not the heart. Like it's not. They're not even the same, like, area. Like there was nowhere close. Like they technically failed at what they really wanted to do, but they, succeeded somewhere else. They had to accept that. Woo! And then we have like there was nowhere close to what they were trying to do. Then we have spontaneous. You're moving beyond the constraint of your mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. Right? Like I was saying before with the snake, like you see like through their like tricks and their illusions and not just like accepting and be like, oh, this is probably like the best I can do, or well they like me so I might as well just accept their feelings and like play it off even though I don't like them. Like no, you can simply just be like, I don't like, I'm cool, I'm fine, we could be friends. Like it's just we could be friends, like but like I said before, like snakes don't really change from time to time. They shed their skin. So once a snake, always a snake. But yeah. Then we have courage. I find inner strength to face fears with confidence. But like I said before, like you having faith and holding on to faith that whatever the snake is offering you, trying to give you, there's definitely something better like out there than what they're offering you. Um and putting it to an end, it could be like spontaneously just putting it to an end. You just out of nowhere, you're just like, yeah, I'm done. Like I'm just, I'm done. Like I'm out. I'm good. Like no, thank you. And then things change and grow. Like you liberating yourself from this competition or like looking over your shoulder. You no longer have to do that. You're feeling more stable and grounded in yourself and your environment, and realizing that if someone is controlling you or you controlling somebody else, like, love will not grow there. It's not, that's not love. That's very conditioned. Um, Not unconditional. Okay, no matter, it's like unconditional love and infinite love is like no matter what I do, like good or bad, right? You still love me. You don't look at me differently or view me differently. Like, yeah, I did a bad thing, but you don't view me as a bad person. And now, if I continuously do like a whole bunch of bad things, then yeah, like, all right, you a bad person. But like, you probably see like, okay, they going through something. What they going through? Let me help them and stuff like that. So they can get back to where they once were. Or if stuff like that. But you don't just simply just stop liking or caring for the person overnight. That's not that's that's not love. Okay, that was, I don't even know what you could really. That's not love. Okay, that's conditional love. Okay, you really just cared or liked the person because they was either giving you something, fed like your attention. They was doing something in a way that helped you want them around. And then as soon as they don't do it, you no longer want them around. That's conditional. Like, that's not love. That's just, don't know what the word is, but not love. That's just not even like tolerating, pretty much. Like, yeah. Either way, we have mend a broken heart fairy, healing from heartache. And then we have the wing seer, you see clearly, clairvoyance. With the help from above and having faith, if your intuition and your spirit, if you're having like a spiritual awakening or you had one, there's like certain things you're no longer gonna resonate or connect with anymore. And this could be one of those people that you no longer connect with or resonate with. You can see that very clearly. And you're saying, that's what you're saying, it's time to let this come to an end because you have outgrown this situation or this connection, and they're not able to grow on the same level or the same rate as you. So you might have to, let this person go so someone that is on your level can come in and, help you grow even more, or simply show you that, like, how far you have come and how far you have grown. And then we have, oh shit, Eclipse Mermaid, a powerful energy shift. Oh, we had another card. And then we have Amara, the Meef. I don't know what that is. Aloha healing. Right, and we have healing a broken heart and heartache. Like I said, you probably spontaneously just break up with this person. Like, nah, I'm done. I'm out. I'm out. Like, shut up. I can't do this no more. Leave me alone. Get out of my house. We're done. It's over. Like, it's just. Like, you just, spontaneously just, like, putting your foot down. That's like, I'm not doing this no more. Okay? Like, shut up. Shut it up. Like, yeah. And then, like, I'm done. You start going on your little healing process, healing your own heart without this person. Alright, I keep hitting the wires for the camera. Next we have heart chakra. The frequency of the heart chakra is the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. Right, and the heart chakra is all about love. Well, it's like it's like a little hippie, like peace and love, man. Um, love of self, love of others, but it's also um the heart chakra is also about like health and stuff like that, and laughter is also the best medicine. You um, if you don't enjoy where you are, you can't really laugh, connect with them. Like I said before, you're not loving it there. The heart wants meaningful and loving connections, and it doesn't have that there. So you probably did have it at some point, and it's like, all right, that's fine. Like I said, you probably outgrown the situation, and they're not growing on the same rate or the same pace that you're going. So, not saying to slow down. If you want to slow down, you can slow down. That's your business. Um, or you can simply, let it end and you're going to meet somebody else. That's fine too. But, you know, the heart wants what the heart wants. And it wants healthy, meaningful, loving connections where you are able to make mistakes and, they don't see your mistakes as like a failure or just write you off that um, you will never get to where you want to get to. Like, no, you're gonna have, failures. You're gonna have some ups and some downs. Like with a baby, right? They don't just come out the womb walking. No, they have to legit lay on their stomach for a little bit. Be able to lift their head, look around. Okay, the reason why you have to do those exercises. And then they start, being on all fours. And then they crawl, right? And then even when they're trying to start walking, they stand up and do the little bobble with the legs. It's because they're trying. And then try to take a step and fall automatically. Like, you don't just write it off like, oh, you're just never going to walk. No, they're trying. They have to get the strength up, get the courage, they're going to fail a couple of times, right? Until they just randomly do it out of nowhere. And it's just like, what? Like, And then you see all the times like they, they failed and they didn't let their, their failures, they accepted the failures. They didn't cry about it, no nothing. They just, bloop. All right, I'm not walking today. And just crawl there and crawl on about their business. They didn't cry or anything like that. They just, okay, I guess not today, and move on. Like, I guess it's not this one. I'm going to continue. And then we have compassion. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so unconditional love can flow from source through our hearts into the world. Like I just said, the heart chakra wants loving, meaningful connection, and it doesn't have it. And Spirit is trying to guide you to those loving and meaningful connections. So you don't just, be around somebody that's taking your kindness for a weakness. And, then you start writing it off that everybody's going to take your kindness for a weakness. It's just like, no. I mean, yes, there are some people that will take your kindness for a weakness. Yes. But there are some people that will intentionally do it and purposely do it and, try to withhold certain information and trick you and lie to you, swindle, bamboozle you, and don't think anything of it or really care, right? Because they don't expect you to find out or think you will find out or not even probably don't think you will care really much. People, I don't know. People weird. It's just I don't know. I don't know why people do things that they do, but yeah. Do you want meaningful, happy, loving connections? And your heart chakra is the bridge between your upper three chakras, your throat, your third eye, and your crown chakra, and it communicates with your lower. So, which is with the home, like where your root, where you can feel stable and grounded within yourself and your environment. And your sacral chakra is how you feel about yourself, your self worth, self esteem, your sexuality, and stuff like that. If you have any shame or any guilt, that's also there. Um, that also ties to how we connect with others and how we feel about others. It also stems to how we feel about ourselves. You know, like certain people, like misery loves company, right? The reason why misery loves company is because they're miserable and alone as well, right? And rather than them just simply fixing and healing what needs to be fixed, no. Why would they waste time doing that? Because then they have to admit that they're the problem. They're the reason why they're miserable. They are the creator of their own misery. They don't want that. No, no, nay, nay. Let's go find somebody else. Bring somebody else into this. So I don't have to be miserable by myself and think about that. You know? Like, people are weird. Like, it's just, it is what it is. And then we have the Metacata. No, I said it wrong. But the frequency of the Metacata supports our ability to use our consciousness to transcend into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic influence as well as merging the totality of all experience into our presence to serve our highest purpose. The Akashic Records is pretty much like the Book of Life. It has everything written down in it. You ever watch Loki? Right? You know the little films that they had showing Loki his life. That's pretty much. It's pretty much the Akashic Records. It's like that in a way. You can think about it that way. Yeah, like I said before, Spirit's trying to help you heal and move on to other bigger and better things, or show you that you can have bigger and better things. Like I said before, like you and this person is not on the same level. Like they, not saying that they probably reading, like, or at the third grade level, but like I said before, you're no longer on that level. You on like a whole different level, and or different chapter, you know, with the Akashic Records of the Book of Life. Okay, you on a different chapter in your life, and they are still on this one part in their life that they have to, you know, figure out and heal. And like I said before, you could slow down if you want to slow down, but that's your choice, and you be aware that you're doing that, and don't be resentful later on because you made those choices. That person didn't make that choice for you. Okay. Now I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the tarot, and then I'm gonna finish off with the rest of the cards because I'm gonna clarify the tarot. So first we have the Eight of Swords reverse. So no longer in the mental mind trap. You see clearly. Okay, not overthinking. You're not in your head. Right, you've deliberated, like you're free, you're out of it. So I'm gonna clarify with the Romance Tarot. Right, you probably see, bro. Probably see through like their, I won't say malicious intent, but like whatever competition or trick that they're trying to do, you're not letting it bother you or live in your head, like you freeing yourself from it. And like I said before, like you just probably just snap out of nowhere and be like, shut up. Like, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. Get out of my house. Just leave. Shut. Like, if it's a job, like, I quit. I don't want to be here no more. This whole thing could have been, like, we keep having meetings that could have been emails. Like, we don't know what it is, but you just done, okay? Like, there's like this powerful energy shift and spontaneous, card fell, but spontaneous, and then this powerful energy shift, like, it's come out of nowhere, okay? And you just like, I'm done. And you just welcome healing. Like, you're just like, I'm done, I'm out, I don't want this no more. Leave me alone, lose my number. Like, it's just like, what I want, you cannot give. Or simply, or, you know, I don't know. You can find a nice way to say it. There's a nice way to say it. Then we have the Seven of Swords. Right, with that snake. And Seven of Swords is really deceptive, sneaky, manipulative, like a trap. A thief, you know? Now, not allowing this person to continue robbing you of your good love, okay? And time and efforts. You can go share that with somebody else, you know? And then next we have the Two of Pentacles. Could be going back and forth between what to do, what options you should do. But, let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. The Moon. Let me pick up the cards that fell. Right, so then the Moon is really like secretive, have some, doesn't illuminates all, okay? You can't really see that clearly at night. There's shadows, could be secrets, some illusions, fears, right? Also, full moon should be coming up, depending on when I post this video. If I post it today, then it's tomorrow. Okay, today's Saturday, okay? The 4th. Tomorrow is the 5th. That's what I meant. If I don't post it on the 4th, then it was the 5th. There we go. But with the Seven of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, and then with the Moon, like, they're being secretive, like, which causing you to look over your shoulder. But with this, you see clearly and clairvoyantly. You're not going to allow it to get you in your head. Or don't allow it to get you in the head, because whatever you're thinking or whatever your intuition, your gut feeling, whatever, however you want to call it, is trying to tell you. It's trying to tell you for a reason, so you don't get stuck in your head. And then we have the Five of Pentacles reverse. Well, upright. No, reverse. Right, coming in from out of the cold. The bird. Is the tarot of the opposite. I have to think about it like this. No, the Five of Pentacles is normally you're out in the cold, not seeking help. You're seeking help and open for help. And, you know, but the little bird, like I said here before. And it's a dove. Doves is all about peace. You have spiritual factors. You're accepting help from spirit and from the above, and they're helping you. You're having faith that they're helping you, and like I said before, telling you the right information so you don't get stuck in your head. And going, like, being back and forth on what you should do or which option is for you. They help clearing up those secrets that you weren't, no secrets, or, you know, you can simply see clearly that something's going on. But now we have the Three of Pentacles. And Three of Pentacles is normally about Like building on a firm foundation, working together and stuff like that. Teamwork. You start working on something to build something that, you know, leads to like mastery, which is like the 8 of Pentacles, but it leads to like something long lasting. Like I said before, like with Viagra, in the beginning, what they was working on, you know, they really thought it was for the heart until they got to, you know, the 8 of Pentacles, okay, and they tested it out, and come to find out it was not the heart that they were making that drug for, okay? Because come to find out it was a whole different part. You know, sometimes the foundation that you thought you built it on isn't as stable or sturdy as you thought it was. You know, then the tower happens, which brings it down because it was on shaky, faulty foundation. But then we have Judgment, which is like a decision, a choice that is going to affect your future, or something from your past coming in to affect your future. But it's all, you have the choice, right? You can make that choice, that call. Well, spirit as well. Sending something in to, you know, help you to make better choices, or help you make whatever, a choice to help you in your future. If that affects your future, like I said before, like putting this to an end. Because it's not on stable or like grounds as you thought it was. And then we have the Magician reverse. Who's all a trickster. And, you know, a snake, pretty much. Like, because, yeah. And, like, the sword is all wavy because they, you know, withhold. Not, they tell you the truth, okay? But they tell you little snippets, little bits and pieces of their truth, right? And with, you can see clearly, you can be like, that makes no sense. That, oh, what's underneath the bottom of the deck? My bad. 2 of Swords. It's like standing at a crossroads, having a difficult decision to make and stuff like that. Because, like I said before, it does affect your future, right? And it might be, you probably thought this person was supposed to be a part of your future and stuff like that, but no, they know. No, I don't know. But this healing, no. No. I looked underneath the 2 of Swords. I shit you not. It is the Magician. Like, no, they're not. And the 2 of Swords could be like blocking, cutting somebody out. Like, you're cutting this person out. You're releasing them, liberating. It's like, no. Like I said, no. I don't think. I was like, I don't think so. And then I looked underneath the 2 of Pentacles, and it was the Magician. Like, nah, they dead ass don't need. Like, no. And you can see that it's real clear that they're not meant to be in your life, or that they're not gonna be there for a long time. Ooh. Then we have the Queen of Swords. She don't put up with no shit, bro. She's very smart, very logical, have good morals, very blunt, you know, so she could be a little cold from time to time. But like I said before, where people taking your kindness for a weakness, she's not putting up with that. She won't put up with that. She's not gonna put up with unnecessary drama, like the misery loves company and stuff like that. No, she just simply will cut that person out and go about, like, you go about your business. Like, get out my face. Like, I'm gonna go over here. Like, she will cut out, she will see the deception, find out what it is, and cut it out and just move on. Like I said before, you're not allowing it to bother you or stay in your head. And then we have the Three of Cups. Right? You're not letting with this other woman, Three of Cups. Like, you're cutting that out. Even if, like, if they make you feel like an option, or simply if you are an option, you're cutting that out. You see that. You see your worth and you know your worth, and you're not allowing this to bring you down or degrade you in any way, shape, or form. You're cutting it out. And seeing through the tricks and the illusions. Now at the bottom of the deck, we got Two of Cups. Right? If there's a third party situation, or they trying to put you in a third party situation, you seeing through that and cutting it out. Like, and having faith that what Spirit Spirit won't. I don't know. Because I never was in like a polygamy relationship, so I don't know if they be like, we're all soulmates. I don't know. I don't know, okay? But a twin flame is a twin. Never heard of triplets. Like a triplet flames twin is two. Okay? That's how I see it. But yeah, like, you're cutting that out. Right? Because you're trying to find places where you can celebrate and share your feelings openly and freely. And it's not here with this magician. And you can clearly see that now. And it's going to cut that out with this power. Like, don't know when, but it's very spontaneous. It's going to be cut out real fast and changed. So you can grow and have those meaningful connections that you want. And then we have Rest, which is a green card. And like I said before, green is supposed to be your heart chakra. Well, in this deck, it's your heart chakra, health. Next, we have Intuition, which is purple. And in this deck, purple is your crown and your third eye. So your psychic abilities and, spirit communication, connection with other peoples and stuff like that. And then we have rejection. Sometimes your rejection is just simply God's form of protection, okay? Or rejection is a change in direction. See it that way. Whatever way floats your boat. And rejection is an orange card or a red card. But if it's orange, it's all about your sacral chakra, like I said before. How you feel about yourself, sexuality, self-respect, self-esteem, happiness, and stuff like that. If it's red, is how feeling stable and secure and grounded in yourself and in your environment. So your environment, you might feel rejected in your environment, so you don't really know how to, you can't really feel secure in that place. So you might think that something is wrong with you, even though nothing is wrong with you. It's just these people don't like the same, they don't even like the same thing that you like, and they're not really open to learn the things that you like or to even try it out. Rather than trying it out, they, rather make fun of you, bring you down. Then we have a mermaid in the koi pond, discovering your individuality, becoming the dragon. And then we have a tale and faith, unexpected, a change you did not see coming. We got changed twice and spontaneous. Like I said, you just out of nowhere. If you, I don't know why. I'm just like, just shut up. I don't want you here no more. Just take all your things and get out of my house. Like, I don't like, shut up. I'm done. I'm over. Like, that's funny. Or if it's a job, you just like, you know what? I quit. Like, I'm done. I'm over it. I don't want to be here no more. Clock me out. Like, it's just, yo. Next we have Elizabeth and the Lion. It is time to become a great leader. Like, you taking control of the situation. Like, I'm done. Like, I was trying to care about your feelings. Like, thinking I will always have to be here. But come to find out, I don't. I'm gonna go. Like, I'm gonna go find a place where I belong. You know? Right? Like in Lilo and Stitch. Even though they was from like a different universe or a different world and stuff like that, each of like Stitch's cousins had a place where they belong on Earth. Like, this place ain't it for you, bro. Like, you gotta go find a place where you belong, and it's not here with this person. Okay. And then we have, you're giving too many fucks. Too many fucks. I'm sorry. It says give 0. Don't mind the burn mark on the card. If you watch previous videos, I explained there was a fire mishap. It was. Yeah. Especially with the snake, like I said before, they don't really change. They just molt their skin to adapt to whatever situation that they are in. They still gonna be sneaky and manipulative and try to, trick you. You know. Like they be like, a cheetah can't change the stripes. Yeah. 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 Oh, there was cards that 3 cards came out with this, so I forgot that part. My bad. So next card that came out with it is Ask a Fucking Expert. Right, and then we have don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional. Right? If you want to go to relationship counseling or actually go speak to a therapist, you do that. Or you speak to, like, with the religion, you speak to, like, somebody in your church, or, like, you know? And they even tell you, like, baby, like, get out of that. Like, like, whatever floats your boat to help you get out of this situation. Then we have get some fucking sleep. We have rest twice. Right? Could be emotionally, physically drained. And then we have you're being an ass because you're fucking tired. Face the pillow now. And then we have you're going through some tough shit. You probably didn't see it coming. Very unexpected. Spontaneous. You thought you had it right, come to find out you had it wrong. But like Viagra, they didn't, just write themselves off as failures. No. What Viagra do? They was like, you know what? Yeah, make money off this pill. You see? You can do it too with this Elizabeth. Not the one that just died, okay? The original, like the first one. If you heard her story, like she wasn't really supposed to, not she really wasn't supposed to get the throne, but her father offed a lot of his wives because they didn't give him a son. And then a lot of England was like, no, I want a king on the throne. We need a man. A woman can't run the country. Man. So Queen Elizabeth said, you know what? I will not get married. No. I'ma run this country my damn self because I don't need a man. I got this on my own. And she did. I mean, she had to use somebody else's son to actually get, like, not even get, she When she died, she gave the throne to somebody else's son. But because she didn't have any kids to, she proved that she could do it all by herself. You don't need this person to do anything for you or to, help you grow in any way, shape, or form, because they're not. They're actually slowing down your growth. Which is, causing you to need some healing. But back to what the card said, but you're going through some tough shit. Everyone. Also, she was locked away. So I forgot about that part. By her own father. Like, come on now. We have everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. At least they admit that you're tired. You need some rest. Maybe after you break up with this person, kick this person out, you go to sleep. I don't know. Next we have, you got a feeling you just can't shake. Yo. Listen to that shit. Yeah. That intuition. That spirit trying to help you. Trying to say, like, maybe this ain't it. It's time to get out of this. So with rest, it says, rest is essential for all beings. This card symbolizes the need for a little extra downtime to recharge. By giving yourself and your body the rest it needs, you will conserve the energy to achieve your goals and you can accomplish your goal with clarity and purpose. And then with intuition is the inner knowing that we all possess. Society encourages us to ignore the deep knowing that sits within us and asks us to use intelligence instead. But sometimes intelligence alone can't guide you where you need to go. The more you pay attention to your intuition, the stronger it becomes. What is your intuition trying to tell you? Where is it trying to guide you? My bad, I hit the table. Okay. Rejection is an orange card. So rejection. Time to reframe the pain of rejection and consider whatever rejected you wasn't meant to be part of your life at this time. Whether it's a person, a job, or something else. Some even said rejection is protection. So even though it really hurts right now, know that something better is waiting for you. Trust that whatever is meant for you is on its way. Man, now I'm going to show you the paper one more time, just in case. Right, signs. A twin-flame relationship or connection. Right. And also if it's like a runner or chaser situation, bitch, I don't feel like that here. But if it's saying that it needs healing, you could talk to the person about it, and then things will come to terms. But with this Queen of Swords here, there's a cold detachment, like you're cutting it out and letting it go. You're not even letting it bother you, living your head rent free. You're not paying attention to it. You're freeing yourself from it. But yeah, that's all that I see for you, Pile 1. If you feel like this reading resonated with you or helped you in any way, shape, or form, I'm glad. But other than that, please like, share, and subscribe. I see you next time. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So I'm going to reiterate the questions. Why he or she has been brought into your life. Why have you been brought into their life? What can you do to help this person become a part of your life, or what can you do to be ready or get ready for this person to become part of your life? What does this person needs to do before they can be a part of your life? Something that you need to learn, something that you need to learn about trust, something that you need to learn about love. What can block you from being together? What's your partner's desires for this relationship? What is the person's feelings about you truly? And like a twin flame or soulmate connection, and then the final future potential outcome of this relationship or connection. And I'm gonna show you this again. Right? There's a runner, there's a chaser. Signs of a true like twin flame relationship. The stages of the true twin flame relationship. Difference between a false one and a real one. A real one. I'm sorry. And steps and signs to get out of a fake one. Okay, so let's see what we got in store. So we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Next we have separation. A period apart from your partner. What? A period. A time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And next we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. In a twin flame situation, there is a separation period. It's like, yeah, no, I just showed it, but there's a separation period, then there's like a reconciliation period. See? Next we have make healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. That's nice. I love it. It's so nice. Next we have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Next we have healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addiction. Could be both. Don't know what you're doing in your life. Who am I to assume? Either way, you ascending from it. You no longer. Oh, you breaking free. Okay, I see you. I love it. Let's go. Let's see what else we have. It's so nice. We have unleash your creativity. Then we have the hole in your heart. Well, hole in your soul, not heart. Either way. You unleash your creativity, your healing, your broken heart or the hole in your soul. You filling it with self-love and self-care to make your life happy. It's beautiful. I love it. Yes, I love it. It's great. There we pay attention to the signs. I love it. Or you can simply say like, hey, like pay attention to the signs, like the person might be coming back for this reconciliation. That too. But it's with that owl, could be sending you little signs, little messages. Then we have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Then we have purpose. I know what I'm here to do. What? I love it. That's beautiful. You're here to learn about love and like give yourself love and stuff like that and love other people, but you're not here to fix anybody. That is not your purpose. You can't fix the hole in anybody else's soul. They have to fix that hole because they know why that, or they have to figure out why that hole is there to start fixing it. Like you might be able to help them fix it and heal it, but you can't be the only one trying to fix that and heal that, right? But with your heart, like it's your soul, your whole, your heart, whatever that was affected. So you are making better and healthier choices to heal your heart. So rather than just giving it all willy nilly to people, because you're, moving away from that with ascending, like you're realizing that you're leaving that in the past and no longer allowing certain people or certain things to be able to bother you or affect you or bring you down with this staying optimistic, bring you down or any way, shape, or form. You're not letting like people that's pessimistic or people like pessimistic way of thinking bother you. You don't care what other people are going to say or think or whatever, post, whatever they would do because you're made peace with yourself. Then we have collaboration. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. Like I just said, you can't. It's a relationship. It takes two to put in the time and the money and the effort. Well, it don't have to really be money, but time and effort and like attention. Well, money could be like taken out on dates and gifts and stuff like that. It takes two, not just one. And next we have Carnivorous Flower Fairy. Attempted offer has a high price. So like where before people were taking your kindness for a weakness, or you like were a people pleaser and stuff like that, you just realize some people will just take and take and take. No matter like even if they see that you're hurting or that they're hurting you, they will just continue to still take. And you're now ascending and moving on for like from that. You're putting out boundaries, could be saying no. Or if you don't want to do anything, saying no, as like I said before, creating space between you and that person, setting boundaries. And then, some people with this reconciliation, some people have no problem with your healthy choices that you're making in your life and want to continue seeing you grow and, supporting you unconditionally. And, those people that were just using you, fall away. And then we have the Storm Beacon Fairy. Guidance, but where would it lead you? Pretty much like I just said. Those people that's trying to suppress you, bring you down, take your kindness for a weakness, use you. They will try to make it seem like they're doing it for you, to benefit you, and to help you. They're trying to help you. And like they said, it's a tempting offer, but it comes with a high price. You will lose yourself in the midst of it. And then we have Lantern Fairy, a clear solution. You could be making healthier choices, simply saying no and setting boundaries. Unleashing your creativity, not what they think you should be doing, what you want to do. Because the signs, whatever signs you're receiving, it's meant for you. With this owl, Spirit knows how to communicate to you specifically and what you will get and understand. Even if, like, because we have a robot here and then the skeleton here, even if those two is there and they see what you're seeing, it could be, whatever that is, could be relaying a different message to that person, right? To these things. And where you're getting a different message, which is to, time to allow a new phase in this relationship to come. They could be getting a whole different message. And even if you tell them the message that you received, they will try to turn it and twist it into something else to lead you where they want to lead you, not where you're needing to go, right? Pay attention to the signs. The lantern, she has a lantern. I'm just talking about the owl. There's a clear solution. The owl is clearly telling you, I'm talking to you, right? Because there's only one person here. They're not talking to them. And then we have Strange Valentine. Love is strange. And a carnivorous, this is like fly traps. The plants. So anything that like touch it, it snaps and just eat it. So just like, even if you tell them, they pretty much will just simply eat it and try to become, or eat the message. If there's like an opportunity or something like that, they would pretty much won't tell you to, like, or wait till like the last minute to tell you to, like, delay it to cause you not able to get it or not able to do it, and then be like, oh yeah, I was doing it for you because I love you. But then it's just like, if you really love me, you would want to see me grow, you want to see me happy, not just you happy, and focusing on your happiness. You want both parties to be happy. Then we have throat chakra, the frequency of the throat chakra. The blue flower of life supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. Now you feel free to speak your mind, share your feelings. And then we have miracles. The frequency of miracles supports our belief in ourselves as part of source, and therefore our belief is always possible. Right? If there's a will, there's a way. Like, I don't put certain things past people. Like, I really don't. Like, it's like, sometimes you can give somebody the benefit of the doubt. Like, the first time, man, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Then, you see clearly, like, alright, right? Or they tell you, like, okay, this is what happened, they come clean. It's like, okay, fine, one-time situation, okay, I forgive it, I can let it go, But if you do it again, it's just like, Didn't we have this conversation before? You can see how these things are the same, So then it's just like, joke's on me, because, I thought you changed. I thought this was just a one-time thing. Come to find out, it's not a one-time thing. Now, the third time, it's just like, no matter how much you talk or communicate or express that this thing is bothering you or pissing you off, they don't care. They're going to do whatever they want to do. So, and then try to say that they're doing it out of love, and that's not love. If you love me, you or cared for me, you would not want me to be uncomfortable. You will take what I'm saying into consideration. Like if I don't like your friends, you want to sit here force me to be around them and be like, oh, you're just being sensitive. They're fine. Like, no, I don't want to be around them. Like, they're your friends. You be with your friends. I'm going to be with my friends. Like, you take whatever they're saying and how they're expressing themselves into consideration. Like, if they're not comfortable, they're not comfortable. They don't want to be there. You're not, you know, their comfort level is important, but your comfort level is important too. Both parties need to be comfortable, not just one. And be able to express and speak their mind, not just one. And then we have divine feminine. The frequency of divine feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and help others connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all the creation. Because the divine feminine is pretty much the Empress card. She's all four queens, balanced all four queens, and she doesn't chase. She attracts. She has, like I said before, she doesn't chase. She attracts. She doesn't really need an emperor. She's fine by herself. She can provide for herself, take care of herself, think for herself. Very smart, intelligent. Um, Loving, caring, nurturing, and stuff like that. She's all four queens and then attractive. So it's just like, like I said before. Now I'm gonna do the tarot. So we have the Three of Cups reversed. So like I said before, you're not able to speak your mind, share your feelings. You can't celebrate. There's no happiness there. No flow of emotions. But if there's unleash your creativity, you could be suppressed. My bad, one more shuffle. And I'm gonna clarify with two cards. With the divine feminine here, like I said, she's pretty much like the Empress, and then there's throat chakra. Speaking and your mind, so it's like swords, right? So that's the Queen of Swords, pretty much. She's coming out as like Queen of Swords. She's very smart, intelligent, logical. Speak the truth. Hold Archangel Michael's sword of truth. Want to hear the truth. They have very good morals and stuff like that. So like if she can't trust you or trust what you're saying to her, she's cutting you out. She's not allowing you to continue being her space, her time, or anything like that. She's simply cutting it out and not focusing on it and not dealing with it. Which why from time to time she gets the rap of being get the representation of being very cold and detached, but she only become cold and detached to things that doesn't suit her. I don't know why I want to say the thing that's beneath her, but yeah, like the things that no longer suit her, that doesn't make sense. Hold on. Two cards fell and then it flipped over, so I'm gonna take it so we get it. So we got the Ace of Wands, and then what fell on the floor is Judgment. Could be saying, like, hey, it's time to make a decision on what you want to. Hold on. It's time to make a clear decision on your passion, on what you want to start. Don't think about what this person wanted to start. It's your creativity, your project, your life. What do you want? Not what this person wants, or what somebody trying to tell you that you want. Because the Ace of Wands, it could be like a passionate new beginning. But then with this little pantyhose there, it could just be lust. Okay, you might have to see that and realize that there's gonna be a lot of people that are just trying to get in your pants, and then be like, "I love you," and trying to paint it off as love, but it's not really love. It's just lust, or very conditional, transactional. That was the word I was trying to say before. I was thinking of the word, and I was like, that's not love. But I was like, I don't know what that. I really don't know what it is. It's just transactional. It's like a transactional connection. Or it could be like, they like you, they're attracted to you, but Three of Cups reversed. Let me see the next card. The Devil. Okay, like, it's like lust, temptation, seduction, stuff like that. Yeah. Could be a third party situation. Could be. I don't know, but either way, with the Devil here and Judgment, and you have to make, like, Judgment comes before the world, so you have to make it past Judgment to get to the world. And if you don't make it past Judgment, you just get bunked back to the Fool on the same level. You don't really ascend like we have here. You have to learn those lessons in order to, like, move forward. And Judgment, make sure you learn those lessons so you don't repeat the same lessons again in this new cycle, right? But with the Devil here, like I said before, it's just like lust, seduction. Or you could say like fear and illusions of what's holding you back from making the right decision and making the right choices. And then we have the Knight of Cups reversed. That Knight of Cups, it's the bald head for me. I'm sorry. Like he really just. You know that episode of SpongeBob where they took him with bald. Like, it's just. Oh, I forgot to look at the bottom of the deck over here. Now we got the Two of Pentacles going back and forth. Right? Like I said, they could be something like, oh, I did it because I love you. And it's not love. It's not love. That's not love. They're trying to trick you or fill your head with a whole bunch of nonsense to not even say, like, keep you stuck there, but like I said, like, suppressing you in some way, shape, or form. Speaking over you, degrading you, bringing you down in some way, shape, or form. And it's just like, that's not love. That's not love. It's gonna lead you astray. Like, it's that's what that guidance, where is it gonna lead you? Astray. Like, it's gonna lead you astray. Man. Alright, but with this Knight of Cups reversed, Knight of Cups, he's normally like the person you send, or he comes in with like treaties, romantic gestures, and You have to get, you have to have the confidence to do that, to pull that off, to share your feelings all willy-nilly and openly with no problems. But with it being reversed here, no, he's not doing that. You don't have the confidence to share his feelings, tell you how he feels. Might be very mean, very nasty with their feelings. Like I said before, trying to paint it off as love, but it's not love, okay? It's not love. It's not love in that cup. And if it was, why would they be pouring it out? They don't want it. It's not love. And we have love is strange. That's because that ain't love that we dealing with right here. It will not cause a hole in your heart. Ah, shit. Yo. The Knight of Cups. And he got a mask on. You see it? Like, it's not love. They're masking their feelings. It's not love. They probably need to go on a real journey, a spiritual journey, to find out what real love is. But whatever this is not love. Which is why you have to make healthy choices. Or why it probably pushing you to start loving yourself. And start giving yourself actual, true love. And you realize that this isn't it. And where they was going to lead you or guide you to believe what love is isn't love, right? Because if you see here, these two like in this direction, like right, and it's like this is love, but it's like very tempting, right? That very tempting love that come at a very high price. Okay, fill your head, because in the devil card, she changed you. She is chained. She is stuck. She ain't going nowhere. Don't she look like she like blink twice if you need help? Like it's given. So it's just like it's suppressing you. It's keeping you stuck. It's not love. Love wouldn't make you stuck or feel stuck. And then we have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is normally standing up and doing what's right for you. Someone has the higher ground. The Knight of Cups could be having the Knight of Cups. Like the Knight of Cups has the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups could be the one that has the higher ground because they know and blocking a whole bunch of offers coming towards you. And they know that they're doing it. And trying to tell you that they're doing it because they love you when it's not actually love. Love don't do that. No. And then we have the Four of Cups reverse. Oh, forgot to look at the bottom of the deck. My bad. Again. Then we have the Five of Wands. It's all about like a conflict, a battle, competition, right? And then they hiding the flowers behind their back and all this other stuff. A bouquet of flowers. Probably when you leave, they're gonna be giving it to other people and trying to be like, I still love you though. No, just give me the whole fucking bouquet. Like, like no, right? Because of the Four of Cups, it's not accepting help from spirit. Like, because normally see like spirit, like a cup being handed like on a cloud coming in toward the person, but they're too busy focusing on their 3 cups that's in front of them that either they don't see this cup, they don't accept this cup, they don't take the cup. And we have the 3 cups here, so you're looking at those 3 cups and how you're unhappy with those cups rather than actually accepting help and getting out of the situation. You might reject the help, and that's not a very healthy choice to make. Okay? Accept the help because the help is trying to get you out of this unhappy situation that you're in. Because that is not love. Let me show you the card again. Let me show you the paper again. Alright, show you this part. That's not love. It wouldn't suppress you or bring you down in no way, shape, or form. Not a one. Show you the top now. You feel me? Like, you could have made the decision out of like passion, heat of the moment, and got yourself stuck in something that thinking that it was love when it could have just been lust, attraction. And there's a clear solution on how to handle the situation. Okay, so now we have the 8. Okay, if I could get the cards to go back in the deck. There we go. We have the 8 of Wands. Is the 8 of Wands over like moving? Could be like communication, but she opened up like the blinds to wake this person up. Like, yo, it's time to go. Like you, time to head out. So like I said before, it could have been, help that came in to try to help you get out of this and for you to actually ascend and move on and move forward. Right? So you can actually, stand up and do what's right for yourself. Speak up. Because this Knight of Cups. Could be Knight of Wands, but either way, this Knight of Cups with this mask here, and there's 2 masks. He's wearing one and one on the floor. They're masking their feelings, so what they're telling you isn't the full truth. But then, like I said, here the owl's talking to you, not to them. They're sending you, Spirit is sending you signs, not them signs. And even if you try to relay it to them and be like, oh, I this and this and the third, they might not tell you the full truth, all the truth. They will withhold certain things. To try to keep you there or to lead you like where they want to lead you, not where Spirit is trying to lead you. And then try to be like, oh, it's love. Like, that's not love. And then we have 7 of Swords. Deception. Lies. Trickery. Right? And then we have go from 8 to a 7. So that you're going backwards. Like, see, they're trying to lead you to astray, like I said before. And then we have the Page of Cups. Could be for like immature reasons. With the Devil here, could be creating like illusions. Just fill your head with a whole bunch of nonsense to try to keep you there, keep you stuck, keep you trapped. Next we have Trust again, which is a purple card in this deck, and purple is your crown chakra and your third eye. Like I said before with that owl, the spiritual owl is supposed to be like spiritual messages, or a message from spirit, stuff like that. So trust your intuition, trust that yourself. And we have Pain, which is a red card in this deck. And red is all about your root chakra, your anger, aggression, lust, your passions. And your root chakra is all about like feeling stable and secure and grounded in yourself. You're not trusting yourself, so you don't feel really stable and secure in yourself and or your environment, which is causing you a lot of pain. Because you can't be yourself. You feel stuck. You can't speak your mind like you want to speak your mind. And then we have sweetness. Right? When we have that here, like a tempting offer with a high price. It's like you thought this was going to be nice and sweet, but it's hurtful and painful. And this pink. And pink is all about, love, comfort, happiness. And then we have the fairy bee. My life is sweet. Right? You thought your life is going to be sweet with this person. Come to find out, it's not. It's trying to get you to a better and actual sweet life. Right? By making healthier choices, which could be getting away from. Right? We have a train here, pulling the blinds here, like getting away from this person. If they're in your house, be like, hey, wake up. Time to go. Okay? Like, I got something I need to do today. Like, can we move on? Can we wrap this up? And then we have Snow White and her animal friends. You inspire trust and confidence. Yeah, trust twice. Like, you want somebody that you can trust, you can speak to honestly and truthfully. And not saying that, like, the truth doesn't hurt from time to time. Yes, but they're not holding it back on purpose, withholding the truth for you, on purpose to benefit them in a way. Like, withholding the truth from somebody you think is, like, small and minor. Like, oh, I did this, like, out of love so it wouldn't hurt you. I knew it was going to hurt you. But then it's just like, okay, but you didn't think lying to me will hurt me even more. Right? And then especially if you're lying or you didn't tell the truth, and now you go, that person, if you were in a connection or relationship, right, you go and you with your friends and stuff like that, and then and somebody bring it up and it's just like, oh yeah, we talked about it, and then that person thought y'all talked about it fully and completely and that you knew everything, and they tell you another piece of information that you didn't know. So then you have to, relive the whole situation and finding out more information. It's like you're hurting the person over and over and over again with them finding out more information bit by bit. You just tell them that completely and fully and have them make their choice on what they want to do. You just, dragging it out. Right? Like, imagine if it was you, right? You and me in a relationship. And, right, you gave me your car. And I was driving your car, right? And I call you and I tell you, hey, don't panic. Something happened to your car, right? Right? You already, you're panicking. You're upset. But, right, okay, we're going to fix it. This, and the third. It's fine. I can fix the car. That's fine, right? Now, you see the car. And you realize this is unfixable. You can't fix the car. The airbags went off. It's missing a mirror. The door's gone. It's a lot of things. You can't fix it. Yes, at that point, you just gotta get a whole new car. Like, you can't, like, that is like that. It's just like, but like, well, technically, I was like, it was the truth. I told you something happened to your car. I didn't tell you the severity of it. Like, but it's just like, once you see it, and you see everything, you realize what you once thought was minor that you was able to get over, like, oh, it's just like a little scratch that you can just buff out. You can just pull. Like, no. You gotta go find a whole new door, okay? You gotta pay to put the airbags back in. Go find a whole new door, and then hopefully that door has a mirror. If not, go find a mirror to go put in that door that you just found. Like, it's just way too much. Just gotta go ahead and go get a whole new car, like I said before. And then we have bats in the batfillery. You can accomplish great things. Right? Like I said, just get you a whole new car. Next we have, you need a big fucking hug. Then we have squeeze. I'll put that in. Right? You need a hug. A loving, caring, supporting hug. You ain't gonna get this in your environment or whatever you wherever you are. Not say your environment. You probably can find certain people that actually like really love you and want to support you and stuff like that, get you out of this situation. But if it's like this person, yeah, that hug ain't loving, caring, or supportive. Like it's not. Then we have stop fucking whining. Then we have no one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. Oh. Well, those making healthy choices, I guess it could be saying with this owl saying like, yo, like you can, you're the captain now. Like say no. You take, like, you know, you're the captain of your own life. You remember that episode of Sweet Life of Zach and Cody? I don't know why it's always TV shows. But with Escobar, yeah. Then we have stop talking. With that throat chakra, like you could be talking it like I said with if you already spoke about it one time, right? Fine, no problem. Y'all spoke about it 2 times. Okay, joke's on me. Third time, it's just like you're intentionally doing this. It's not a mistake anymore. It's not a mistake. You're intentionally doing this. And no matter how, like I said before, no matter how much you talk or you say anything, they're just going to continue doing it and keep doing it. So you have to do what's best for you. And what's best for you is going to a place where you can speak your mind, be heard, and they take what you're saying into consideration. And then we have shut your mouth and listen. Oh, let me get back. Trust. Okay, JK, looked like trust was a blue card. Yep, it's a blue card. And blue is your throat chakra, expressing your truth, speaking your truth. Your water, emotions, communication, logic, honesty, and trust. Right? Trust, when this card comes up in a reading, it is a sign to start trusting yourself. We often seek advice from outside source and people we trust. The reality, though, is that most of the time, deep down inside, you know what you need to do. You have the confidence to trust in yourself and in your own sense of self-government. Ultimately, you can make your own decisions. And then pain, it's a red card, like I said before. Pain can feel like it's bigger than us and can come to us in many forms. It can be physical, emotional, or psychological manifestations. Remember that after pain comes healing. How can you find healing and be gentle with yourself at this moment? And then comfort, like I said before, it's a pink card. Sweetness. This card is a signal to savor the sweet moments in your life and to remember when things are rough, The small things in your life often are the sweetest, but they easily go unnoticed. Sweetness is always there if you look for it, right? So, with this stop fucking whining, right? They probably try and take your kindness for a weakness, lead you astray, right? And trying to paint it off as love, and that's causing you pain. But this trust, you could be aware of it, you can know it, right? Um, and you try to speak your mind and stuff like that, express yourself, and they try to speak over you, suppress you, mute you, and, that's hurting you. But it's like once you leave and let it go, you, like I said before, you cut out certain people in your life, or you set boundaries with certain people. There's some people that you just no longer see, you're separated from, just no longer see them, right? Because they can no longer use you, charm you, or abuse you like the way that they want to, because you set in boundaries, right? And then there's some people, oh, not the voice crack, but there's some people, right, that will have no problem getting to know, not even getting to know you, but still being around you while you having these boundaries up, because they weren't trying to use you or anything. They want to see you happy and grow and flourish into the life that you want to have, and be confident and trusting in yourself and knowing that you can accomplish great things. But this person, or whatever this thing is not. They will want you to believe that they know what's best for you, and they don't. You do. Okay? And again, this is pretty much it, but I'm gonna show you this again. Okay, I'm gonna show you this again. You can look it up yourself, do your own research. But yeah. Zoom in a little bit more. Sorry. Doing it with one hand. But that's all that I'm seeing for you, pal. Too. If you feel like there's a reading resonated with you or helped you in any way, shape, or form, I'm glad. Um, but please like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye. Hi there, pal 3. Welcome to your reading. Going to reiterate the questions. Why he or she has been brought into your life? Why have you been brought into their life? What can you do to help this person become a part of your life? Or what can you do to get ready for this person to become part of your life? What does this person needs to do before they're ready to become part of your life? Something you need to learn about, something that you need to learn about trust, something that you need to learn about love. What can block you from being together? What your partner, desire from this relationship deep down? What is this person's feelings towards you truly? Soulmate, twin flame connection, question mark. And then the final potential outcome of this relationship or connection. So I'm going to show you my little notes again. I'm trying to show you all at once. You can see everything at once. Yep. So So let's see what we have in store here. Do we have retreat? It is time to disconnect from the world. Next we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the step you are guided to take. Then we have get to know each other. As you reveal your innermost self to each other, your bond deepens. Then we have girl talk, times with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. Oops, sorry. Next we have the runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. I'm gonna pull the next card before I say something. Then we have photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. Okay, so boom. In a twin flame situation, there's like a runner and a chaser, like a pull and like a tug of war kind of thing, pull and push. So once the chaser stops chasing the runner, then magically the runner starts, not like magically, but the runner no longer runs, it stops running. But there's like you're moving, like, not even saying that it's you, but simply like moving on. They see you moving on and they don't want that, so now they might actually come in and make the effort and tell you how they feel, stuff like that, because they miss you. They can't, or they see you making new memories without them, and they, that bothers them, but they're listening to ego. I'm sorry, like it like this. Egos be, but yeah, it's like a child. They want things that they want something that they can't get. Like even in before when you was offering it to them, they was like, no, I don't want it. Now you give it to somebody else, and then magically all of a sudden they want it, like that. And then we have sexual art. At the S, because it's just more than one. And then we have patience. Right? They see you connecting, making like connection with other people, and like I said, the ego doesn't want that. They could have been sitting here patiently waiting that for you to chase them or come after them, and you're just like, yeah, no, I'm focused on myself, I'm happily single, I'm fine. And now they saying, looking on your pictures, thinking about like what they used to have and how they ran away from it, they retreated from it, and rather than making the effort to actually like get to know you and stuff like that, they just ran or came in for like a good time and after that ran and thought like it was gonna be oh so good that you're chasing them, but if it's a dude, they're not the only one with a dick, okay? Don't know why they be like, oh, I put it down oh so great, and it's like, you think somebody else ain't gonna put it down better than you, bro? Like, what are you talking about? And then if it's a female, this is like, you think you're the only person with that wop? You're not, okay? You're not. There's somebody out here with a wop that can do a lot, okay? A lot of things. Okay? A lot of things. You're not number one, okay? And then we have soulmate. Then we have evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on the path to love. Right? Some people just not gonna chase you. Some people know their worth. They're just not gonna. They're not gonna chase you. You run away, they'll be like, oh, well, okay, on to the next one, and then you're gonna sit there looking stupid, thinking back like, oh, man, I wish I would have hit that person. I wished I would have done this, and the third. You were just sitting here patiently waiting, thinking they gonna come after you, chase after you because you just so attractive, and also like no, or it's because of like it's a soulmate connection or so like twin flame connection or relationship. It doesn't matter. Like I know I say this on like every video, and I mean it. Okay, you have multiple twin flames, multiple soulmates. You have twin flames in your family. You have twin flames as friends. You have romantic ones. You have soulmates in your family. You have soulmates as friends. You have romantic soulmates. Multiple, not just one. And if you grow and evolve, you meet more and better ones. So, like I said, I've said it in Power 1, but imagine, right? You, like, like in school, when they normally have you read and be like, oh, you read at this level, right? Let's say that you used to read at a third grade level, right? And you started reading a whole bunch of books and making an effort and like to get into it, right? To learn and grow, evolve, and stuff like that. So you do the test again. You're no longer on that third grade level. You're on like the 6th, 7th, 8th grade level, right? And this person, they take the test again. They still where they are, right? You no longer where you are. Y'all no longer on the same level. So that you can read a third grade book if you want to, but it's not really gonna interest you or stuff like that. You can probably like pretty much predict what's gonna happen and stuff like that. Like it's fun, it's easy, but it's not like challenging you or like pushing you or any way stuff like you don't find it interesting as you will find something that's on your level that's equal to you, right? So you're not really paying attention to this runner because they beneath you. Rephrase it. They're not on your level, okay? Third grade, 6th, 7th, right? And there's like some time and space so they can like catch up to you, make the effort to catch up to you and be like, I actually can read on this level. I just didn't try, okay? I didn't try. And then y'all come on the same level and then you'll work it out. But whoever's on this third grade level has to catch up to you on this 6th, 7th grade, whatever level it is on. Whoever's on whichever level, they have to be able to catch up. And if they can't catch up, you on this 6th, 7th grade level, you have new books and just new things to read, okay? And you no longer could be a part of this book club because you're not reading the same books. You meet new people in your book club and, new soulmates, new twin flames that actually have no problem making an effort getting to know you. Because they learned the lessons. And they, don't really listen to their ego. Then we have peace. I am a being of love and release all negative energies. Then we have commitment. You dedicate yourself to your belief wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. Right? With the runner, if you're a chaser, right? Once you stop chasing, the runner come back, like I just said. The Empress, she doesn't chase. She attracts, okay? The Emperor kind of sort of needs the Empress way more than the Empress needs the Emperor. That too. So, Like, the emperor needs the empress to pretty much balance out certain things, right? Because, like, the king of cups, right? All the kings, they have some sort of, like, downfall, right? Like, the king of cups, he had to learn that it's okay to share his feelings and be vulnerable, rather being all wishy-washy and being like, well, I know I said I love you to the moon and back, but I really just like you. No, that's wishy-washy. No one got time for that. No. You speak your feelings and you say it honestly, truthfully, wholeheartedly. Where like the Queen of Cups, she holds the Ace of Cups just like the King of Cups, right? But she gives the full cup of love with no problems. She doesn't hold it back or give it in like little doses. No. The King of Cups does. Where the Queen of Pentacles, no, when she's balanced, she's very stable and humble and, wifey material, stuff like that. And the King of Pentacles, when he's balanced, he's the same way. But before that, he's all money equals power. And if you don't have money, get out of my face kind of person, kind of thing. And it's just like, no. No. Right? It could be a female out here. You can have all the money in the world. Okay? But that's not how you're going to get them. They don't care about how much money you have in your account or what you can do or what you can buy. If you can't love them correctly, you gotta have their face. Next, we have Voodoo and Blue back off. Pretty much like I just said. Like, if you can't love them correctly, they're gonna say, get the fuck out of my face. Like, it's just... like, back off, retreat, leave me alone, get out of my face. Not wasting my time. I'm gonna patiently wait for somebody that actually will know how to love me. And then we have the three faiths. What comes around? What comes around goes around. But it doesn't say goes around, but what comes around. And it has said ... Like, what comes around goes around. So you ran from this person either thinking that they was always going to chase you or that they needed you in their life, and come to find out they broke free from that and they're happier without you. And, now you're living in regret. And now you're chasing them. Now the runner has become the chaser. And then we have the Angel of Alchemy, Miracle. And next we have Fairy of the Highlands. It is time to be brave. Right? If it's just sharing your feelings, it's not that hard. But now, I mean, there's certain things that you gotta, like, hold back, okay? Don't overshare your feelings, okay? I mean, like, I'm a water sign, but, like, there's too much feelings. Like, especially, like, if you're clingier than me, that's a problem for me. Like, that's... like, water sign or not. Like, that's a problem. Ooh. Then we have coherence. The frequency of coherence support our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. So, pretty much here is like, the life that you want, you can have that. But you could probably be saying that you can't have that with this person. Right, and then we have Cosmic Flower, the frequency. Plus, it says soulmate, and that's a whole different game ball. Okay, like that's a whole. Soulmates is way different than twin flames. Okay, a twin, that you mirror each other, and but where the parts that you're mirroring with the runner and chaser is the parts that the other one doesn't fully like about themselves. Okay, and that why it becomes like this runner chaser kind of things, because what the chaser wants the feelings and emotions and being loved correctly, and you know, share their feelings, where the runner, you know, is fear of intimacy, feelings and love and all this other stuff might scare them, okay, and they run away from it. So the chasers go find somebody else that go and give them that love, and now the runner like, oh no, I wanted that love, I wasn't I was scared of love, no. And then you'll come back and it's just like, but with soulmate, like I said, soulmate's is completely different ball game. It could be like a twin flame soulmate connection, and that's I had one of those. Them shits is difficult. I was in it and I didn't even realize I was in it. So that was like, yeah, we're just gonna continue with the cosmic flower. The frequency of the cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core the core from which we pour our magnus. I'm like, word not coming to me. Out into the world. I'm gonna show you the word. The camera. There we go. Because the word was not coming to me, and was not gonna be formed. Magnificence. Nope. Damn it. It's coming. Delight. The frequency of delight support our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more bliss we feel, the more delight we invoke in others. Well, but a soulmate, right? I know I pretty say like that's a whole different ball game, but what a soul, it's kind of sort of similar ball game, but you don't mirror each other, right? They still help you grow, and like spiritually or financially, they help you grow in some way, shape, or form, teach you new things, to help you grow and evolve in life. Just y'all don't mirror each other, but with this situation, y'all probably actually do mirror each other and complement each other. Um, Also, with twin flame situation, when you think about it, you're running away from yourself. Like, it's a mirror reflection. It's you. You're running from you. You ever had a dream, right? And then, oh, like, you was trying to, like, unmask a killer and come to find out you was the killer? Yeah. I mean, it's also in horror movies, but yeah. Yeah, you're running from you. It's your shadow side that you're running from. Like, movies sometimes, it's either TV shows or movies, okay? Or song quotes that you're going to get from it. And then we have movements, which is a green card. And green is all about your heart chakra health. You know, your heart's all about how you love of self. And then love of others and stuff like that. And we have death. Could be just a change, a transformation. Something coming to an end with this retreat. And then we have fear. You stop letting fear hold you back. You're moving past fear. Oh, I did it backwards for this group. Either way, it's fine. It's fine. Then we have brother raccoon a safe place for you to go. Right? Not letting fear hold you back anymore. You moving past that, moving forward. And then with this finding a safe place to go and just back off, like you're retreating from this and telling it like, no, go away, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. You letting it come to an end. And then we have the little owlin, wisdom as light as a feather. And then we have the unending sadness of looking back, endless regret, obsessive grief, replaying the past, negative nostalgia. Then we, oh yeah, nostalgia, and looking back on your pictures and missing you, right? They regret running away because now they're missing out. The fear of missing out. Okay, so I'm gonna save the Rebel deck until after I do the tarot. Boom. So we have the Queen of Wands, reverse. She all like superficial. Try to charm you. Okay. Tell you little sweet little nothings. She be like she's very attractive and stuff like that, but she's not attracted to you per se. She's attracted to the money, status, fame, whatever she will get out of you or being around you. Superficial. I'm gonna clarify. Oh, then with this, what comes around goes around. You probably, it is the runner, right? And they ran away for whatever reason, think that you were always gonna chase them, right? Thought you was beneath them or below them or something like that. They can find the grass would be greener somewhere else, okay? And you focus on yourself, was happily single, you moved on, no longer think about this person, dwelling on this person, you like you come to terms with whatever happened, and making an effort and meeting new people, and actually just trying to get to know them and talk to them and stuff like that to feel them out, feel like if there's a real thing that you want to be a part of or connection that you want to be a part of, if it works for you, if it works for them, it's equal give and take and stuff like that, where before it was always you give and give, and no one's giving or putting in equal give and take and stuff like that. You're cutting that out. And once you cut them out and realize, the runner realized the grass was not greener anywhere else, or the grass was simply greener there because it was fake grass. Now they're trying to come back to you to where your grass is green and was real, and then you're too late. You moved on, unfazed, unbothered. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Right, and the Knight of Wands, he's like brave, courageous actions, movements forward. But he can be like known as a player, a little flighty, come hot and cold, in and out. Like I said before, trying to find greener grass, and you go ahead, go find those grass, go find it. Come to find out, the person that they picked or that they ran away from you to go to, their grass could have been fake, and now they're trying to come back to you. But you're have boundaries. You're not letting it or allowing this person in. You're committing to your growth and realizing that if somebody want to run away from you or leave you or walk out of your life, let them. At some point in time, they're gonna regret it and try to come back. And And then we have the Six of Cups, which is past, nostalgia. Right, we have that here. They thinking and reminiscing, um, about like how they came in, probably how they came in, played a whole bunch of games with you, was all flirty, superficial, or thought that you was beneath them or something like that, and now they're regretting it because they see either that you out of they they out of your league, you out of their league. Anyways, they're it's hard for them to get back in, and they want back in. And at the bottom of the deck, see, we have the sun, and the suns illuminate all. Next, we have the Fool. Right, and then the Fool is all about taking a leap of faith, but it could also be like a risky decision. You know, very impulsive decision without fully thinking things through. No, the card's not gonna fit there if I put. And put it here. Can you see it there? You can see it there. I'm gonna put it here. Now we have the Empress. Now the Empress is all for queens, balanced, but with the Queen of Wands coming out here, okay, and she's reversed, could be saying like the part of the Empress that's being expressed is this Queen of Wands reversed, and that's just manipulative and superficial. And with this sex art, like a very, I won't say like sleep to like get the like sleep around to get the position or get to where they want to go in life, but manipulative and social, like superficial. Try to, it's all about status and represent like just status and who knows who and networking and stuff like that. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. It's all about getting free and liberated. Well, it's normally like freedom, being content, having everything that you need. And the Empress, she doesn't chase, she attracts, like I was saying before. And the Emperor needs the Empress way more than the Empress really needs the Emperor. But like I said before, it could saying like you could be attracting risky things or like superficial things towards you that you need to free yourself from. Then at the bottom of the deck we have the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is all about like planning the progress, making a choice to move on and move forward. But with one wand is always behind your back. You also have one wand in your hand and the world in your hands. You're trying to plan or think about this leap of faith that you have to take, or what, you know, with this Death card, to change things around and not letting fear hold you back, taking movements forward so you couldn't, you know, get out of the situation. Like before, like I said, if someone want to run away from you, let them run. They're going to regret it, right? They've made a risky or impulsive decision walking away from you, and then later on, now they living in regret. This Six of Cups, they, with this endless sadness, and looking back, and we have reminiscing, looking at your pictures, nostalgia, missing you, where somebody's just happily single, moving on, and not even worried about it. And then we have The High Priestess reverse. So the High Priestess being reversed is like, if there's any secrets, that's coming out. And we already had the sun. Everything is going to be shining and illuminated. Right, because the High Priestess, she's normally very secretive. Doesn't show her hands. See both hands here. She got, see her feet, all that. Like, she, or it's like any, like I said before, like risky decisions and stuff like that. All of that is gonna be found out and come crashing down. And then we have the King of Pentacles. Alright, so if they were just looking for the next solid, stable offer, or greener grass, or greener pastures, the grass was probably green because it was fake. And now they probably found out that the grass was fake. And they want to come back to you, and you already moved on. You're no longer attached to them, or like really have or care. You probably still care, but you don't have those feelings that you had before. And like, if they hadn't made the effort to actually get to know you and deepen the bond, rather than just simply taking off and trying to find greener pastures elsewhere, you know. Right? Then we have Seven of Swords. It was all about status and money, or who knew who. Because the Seven of Swords is very deceptive and sneaky and stuff like that. So they thought, not even like they thought money equals love, but they thought they cared very much about status and what somebody else or what other people think or care or say about the relationship, and that is what pretty much the fear of it all, what killed this relationship, what caused this connection to pretty much end. And then at the bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Cups. Right? It was like this love, or this whatever it was, it was deceptive. It was deceptive. That's not really much I could say. Like, and then with the the Sun card, all of that is being, like we had that over here, like all of it is being shined or illuminated. And then the Sun card could also mean like pride or like ego. Somebody could have been in their pride and ego and always worried about like status and thinking that somebody's beneath them or not on the same level as them, when it's like, who is you? But right? Like the king, he probably was like a King of Pentacles, right? And prejudged the Empress because the Empress wasn't that like dressed as the Empress at that time, or didn't say that they was the Empress or something like that. And you know, cast her out or prejudged her like, oh no, I don't want this. I want greener pastures. I want, you know, an actual Empress or something, like, I don't know. But then they end up going to the Queen of Wands and realize that, oh snap, what I actually did have was an actual true Empress, not this fake phony thing that's over here that's not, you know. Then now they want to come back, and it's like, no, like I said before, could have been like green grass over here because it was fake. You actually have real grass, green grass. And then we have, you think someone is lying? Sweet, ho ho, son. You think somebody lying? They are, cause they are. I know this card so well. Like, they withheld something from you, and With this patience here, probably thought you was gonna chase after them, because they had money or status. But this intimacy, I don't know, intimacy, they thought, could we think, but this Queen of Wands, just thinking that everybody wants them, okay? Everybody want to sleep with them. Everybody wants them. Everybody want to be like them. And it's just like, no. No. Little do you know, I want to get away from you. Like, I don't want to be here. No. And now they thinking back about, how they made a very bad decision and choice. Running away from you. And now they can't get back in. You happily single? You happy without them? And they stuck with the woulda, coulda, shouldas. What this could have been. Would have been. If they had actually made the effort, like I said before. But we have winning. And then we have, you got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. Right? With this 9 of Pentacles, it's all about like being free and liberated. Like I said before, the Empress don't need any. She's all for queens. Okay, if this person ran away from you, they will need to get at least 4 people to compare to you, and they will at least have to be balanced. And then they might not even still fully compare to you. The Empress is the Queen of Cups that we just had over here. The Queen of Cups. She's very loving, caring, and nurturing. She gives the full cup of love. Share her feelings, no problem. Love you, care for you, and she can love and care for herself. It's the same way, right? The Queen of Pentacles, wifey material, can take care of the house, the home, the business. Financially stable, independent, can take care of herself, provide for herself. If she got kids, can provide for the kids. Very soul nurturing, right? Queen of Swords. Smart, intelligent, witty, logical, have good morals, speak the truth. She can come a little blunt, okay? Speaking the truth. A little blunt from time to times, okay? And the Queen of Wands, when she's balanced, whatever she says she's gonna do, she's doing it. Whatever she put her mind to, she taking action on it, doing it. And she attractive, bro. That's just beautiful. It's powerful. That's the Empress. And then we have, stay away from making crazy diets for a hot second. Kale and Splenda tastes like ass. I mean, that's what the card says. It's not me. Then we have, eat some yummy shit. Bacon, chocolate, beer, get some. Ooh, we have some gummy bears. I'm a big fan of gummy bears. Gummy worms, anything gummy. Sour, ooh. It's just ice cream, let me tell you. Cookies, donuts, yeah, I don't know what else. Oh, I got some cinnamon rolls in my refrigerator. Cinnamon rolls? Either way, get some yummy in your stomach. But somebody is lying, and they're lying for status, wealth, money. So now I'm gonna read these cards and what they mean. Oh, green also can mean jealousy. It's not easy being green. Jealousy, envy as well. Because we had underneath the star, I keep saying star, but the sun is a star. So don't get me wrong. But underneath the sun, like when I took a little peek, it was like a 5 of Wands, and the 5 of Wands is conflict, challenge, intimidation. You know, somebody could be envious and just need to move on from it because they're trying to fill your head with a whole bunch of nonsense. But that somebody's lying to you, filled your head with a whole bunch of nonsense, lies, and deception. Okay? And it's saying like that has to end. So you can have like take this leap of faith somewhere else. Take a journey somewhere else, away from this. Free yourself from this, so you can make the effort to go meet somebody else, new people that's not gonna lie to you. And like I said before, with the high priest, is normally very secretive, and I was like, any lies and deceptions, that's coming out. You see her hands. Wisdom as light as a feather. It's coming out. But movements. When this card comes up in the reading, it symbolizes that it could be time to take action and proceed on your journey or with your plans. Taking action can be scary or anxiety producing, but sometimes you need to stop thinking about things so much and just do them. This card means that the time is now, and the sign says go. And then black in this deck is supposed to be all about like protection, casting out like negative thoughts and stuff like that. Fertility. Death. The card death in a reading is not about a literal death, but it instead is about a phase or a cycle of your life that is dying out, like the leaves falling off a branch in the fall. This part of your life needs to die out to create space for new leaves to emerge in the spring. This can sometimes be difficult, and it's only natural to mourn if you feel like you need to. Just know that a whole new phase of your life is getting ready to begin. And then fear. This card is a call to summon the confidence, the courage to face your fears while honoring them at the same time. Moments like these are often the most defiant in life and aids as a great teacher and catalyst for positive change. What is it that holding you back? Why are you afraid? Sitting with these questions will help you tap into your power and greatest potential. Acknowledging and moving past your fears can bring you into a greater sense of alignment with yourself and the world with you. And I'm going to show you this one more time so you can pretty much figure this out. Yeah, but that's all that I'm seeing for you, Pal 3, for this reading. If you feel like this reading resonated with you or helped you in some way, shape, or form, I am glad. Other than that, please like, share, and subscribe. And other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye.